Welcome to Module 15, Protecting Your Identity. If you take some simple steps to protect your identity, you can save yourself many headaches in the future. And here are 25 ways to protect your identity. Tip number 1, shred your junk mail. When you get personal mail you don't want, it's easy to toss it aside or throw it out as is. Always shred these documents so they don't get into the wrong hands. Tip number 2, remember to take your receipt. Certain receipts may contain personal information, especially at places like the bank. Even some restaurants leave full credit card numbers on receipts, so never leave a receipt behind. Tip 3, keep your social security number safe. Keep your social security card in a place other than your wallet. Also keep documents private that use your social security number. Tip 4, avoid giving personal information over the phone. Be wary of anyone who wants to have your personal information over the phone, especially if they're calling you and you're not the one placing the call. Tip 5, use only reputable websites. When online, do your research to ensure that you're on the official website of the company with which you wish to do the business. Tip 6, keep track of your credit cards. Always know the location of your credit and debit cards. Never leave them easily accessible in your car or desk. Tip 7, report lost or stolen cards immediately. Alert the creditor of each card so they can cancel the lost or stolen card and issue you a new one. Tip number 8, ensure you're dealing with legitimate companies. Sometimes scammers try to make you believe that they're employers of a certain company when in fact they have no connection to that company at all. Do your research and check up on these people before conducting business. Tip 9, ask about privacy policies. Almost every business has a privacy policy. See what information they need from you and why, so you don't disclose more than they need. Tip 10, keep track of your credit report. Keep a current copy of your credit report and learn what it all means. Tip number 11, go over your statements each month. Check your statements with a fine-tooth comb to make sure that there's nothing out of the ordinary. Number 12, keep strict records. Stay organized and keep strict records of your more sensitive business. 13, join a do not call list. Do what you can to keep solicitations to a minimum and keep your phone numbers private and away from scammers. Tip 14, beware of email scams. Never give your personal information in an email and be aware of the latest scams circulating throughout the net. Tip 15, always think twice before handing out personal information. Whenever you're asked for information on the internet, on the phone, or in person, think twice and make sure that you're giving it to a legitimate entity. Tip 16, keep statements in a safe place. Ensure that you have a safe place for any documents you must hold on to for safekeeping. Tip 17, visit personal websites only from your home computer. You can conduct personal business online through reputable websites, but do it on secure computers and not from public or work computers. Tip 18, never reply to email spammers. Never send messages to email spammers even if you know already that it's a scam. It's best to report and delete these emails immediately. Tip 19, check your computer for spyware. Do a periodic check for spyware to make sure that no one has infected your computer. Tip 20, keep up with the latest information. It seems that new ways to obtain your identity surface regularly, so stay tuned to the latest information on scammers' techniques. Tip 21, be wary of new friends, especially on the internet. Avoid passing along any personal information for obvious reasons. 22, check your purse often. Whenever you leave your purse out of sight in any place other than your own home, check its contents to make sure nothing has been disturbed. 23, purge all personal documents you no longer need. If you don't need documents anymore, shredding them will ensure that no one else will ever see them. 24, keep your passwords hidden. Keep your passwords in a safe place so no one else can conduct business under your name. And tip 25, use online statements. Using online statements in a secure environment prevents having them go through the mail where they can be stolen. Always be aware of your personal information and think twice before giving it out to anyone. And here are your self-reflection questions. Am I leaving myself open to identity theft? Am I shredding documents enough so they can't be pieced together? How do I protect my online identity and keep it secure? And your action tips for Module 15. Ensure that your antivirus software is updated to the latest version. Set your virus scanning software to run regular scans automatically. Delete all spam emails and shred all documents beyond recognition. And that's it for Module 15. We'll catch you on the next one.